His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Reggie Ryder makes his big league debut right after this. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Digging in, Reggie Ryder. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for Detroit, the shortstop. Reggie Ryder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one? So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Marte off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down.
Next for the Tigers, Reggie Ryder.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. The 1-2. He gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2 for 1 on to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Reggie Ryder. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in a box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is...
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ryder comes. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Reggie Rtts. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, man. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. Able to score any runs as we're moving. This one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw to first is in time for the first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Reggie Rtts. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side. Polanco back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him. With the pressure off, he's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling. Offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
0-2, here it is. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. 1 there. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from 3rd. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Frazier.
On the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The Tigers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
Here now.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Reggie Rtts.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Reyes ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they now trail by only 2.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball.
Spencer Turnbull will come on in relief. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive. So striding in, Reggie Ryder, and we are set
Leading
for
off tonight
baseball
for
here
Detroit,
this evening.
the shortstop.
First pitch
Number
on its
0.
way. Out into right center, well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Freeman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Standing in, Reggie Ryder. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Reggie Ryder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Jackson is under it, 2 down. Settling in now, Mike Freeman.
Now batting, left fielder Mike Freeman.
The 3-1. And there he goes towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes.
Next up for Detroit, Reggie Ryder. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Jordan Luplow. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. So another accept. Ready now, Reggie Ryder. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Kipnis on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
They played the matchup there.
So now Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Carlos Santana.
Back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Baseman.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on toward the left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Ryder. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Ryder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. This is pulled into right. Puig moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Detroit Tigers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
9 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in. Stepping into the box, Reggie Ryder, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Detroit.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 0.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch.
Ready for another chance. Reggie Ryder, chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. From the belt, the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Naquin is there, and he'll make the catch to...
Leading off for the Indians, the designated hitter, Ranmil.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ryder in. And that's the first out. Stepping into the box,
now
Reggie Ryder.
Reggie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of it. Striding
now
in,
batting.
Reggie Ryder. Ready to deliver. Here's the
Ryder.
first pitch. High and deep to center field. Racing back to center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Score. First for the victorious River Cats, 6 runs.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in Dallas. At the plate, Reggie Ryder. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Reggie.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone to lead off the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off here
for
in the
the
bottom
Indians,
half of the first.
The third baseman, Jose.
Hit hard to his right. And there's one down now. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Now at the plate, Reggie Ryder. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been...
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Reggie Ryder. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Ryder.
Line to the right side. Puig is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Santana, and their runners at the corners now.
Santana.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score. Digging in, Reggie Ryder.
Reggie Ryder.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the runner from second is in to score. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get...
So standing in, Reggie Ryder, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He brings it in, and the Indians will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Indians rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Clevenger earned his 9th win of the year.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in. Digging in, Reggie Ryder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ryder.
High and deep to straightaway right. Mazzara looks up. And that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Ryder to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. This one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Now at the plate, Reggie Ryder. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to.
Into the box, Reggie Ryder.
Shortstop, Reggie.
First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra base. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job.
Into the box now, Reggie Ryder. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Choo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in, Reggie Ryder. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Reggie Ryder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leads off this inning.
Ryder ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Andrew.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Shot toward the gap in left center. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gets up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Detroit Tigers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Fulmer earned his 5th win of the year. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Loved the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball. Good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like these, command has been the issue for Daniel Norris. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. A chance now to look at settling in now, Reggie Ryder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. Choo has a read on it. 1 out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who are you? So first and second with 1 man gone, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field. But that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Pence is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Reggie Rtts.
Now batting, the shortstop, Reggie Rtts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extended.
So stepping in, Hunter Pence, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Lugo is there, and the side is retired. Run on 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Striding in once again, Reggie Rtts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. Gallo patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. The ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I love it.
Ready now, Reggie Rtts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Reggie Rtts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now,
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu.
Now at the plate, Jose Trevino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages. Only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff to get on and get a big inning started.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon. Ready once again, Reggie Rtts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Reggie Rtts.
Minor sets. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 6-2. And he is into second base.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch. There goes Elvis. Pitch misses low. The throw down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. stepping in, Rtts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now.
Digging in to try it again. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bouncer to the left side. Lugo is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they 6-4 the outcome today. The Detroit Tigers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Edwin Jackson earns win number 7.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Just over the river from.
Let's play ball.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. On the ground toward short, fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Ryder. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extent.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time. It's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Ryder. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. Play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Relay to first in time, and just like. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Ryder. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He pulls this one into right. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Ryder has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now for Washington, Brian Dozier. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ground ball left side. Jones has it from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Brian Dozier.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Reggie Ryder. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Ryder.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chases Robles. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily condition. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Nats used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Afternoon baseball. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Ryder, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out.
Into the box now, Reggie Ryder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since
Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball. This one is we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far. And they're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Slow roller out to short. To his left. And there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Reggie Ryder. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Ryder.
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in once again, Reggie Ryder. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Ryder.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Juan Soto to the plate now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Soto.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Mercer. 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bull. 6-2 the final total today. The Tigers get their 20th home win this year. Michael Fulmer earns his 6th. Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed. Now batting, Reggie Ryder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Detroit, the shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to...
4-4. Take the base.
So striding forward now, Reggie Ryder.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far on this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Reggie Ryder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. And their runners at the corners now.
Carlos Sanchez.
The 2-1 on its way. He's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Ryder waits on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Reggie Ryder.
Shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Rodriguez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Yeah, they moved him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes them out of the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 58 earns his 5th winner of the year. Daniel Norris struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Alex Colomé records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Standing in, Reggie Ryder, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat.
Reggie.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him.
Standing in, Reggie Ryder. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice.
Now in the box, Reggie Ryder, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Jose Abreu.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's...
In now, Reggie Ryder. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Jones blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it.
Striding into the box, Reggie Ryder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 run scores. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Detroit Tigers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Edwin Jackson earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White. Stepping into the box, Reggie Ryder, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ryder.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Reggie Ryder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double with a man on first.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in the bat next, the catcher, Wellington Castillo. On the ground out to short. Ryder is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leury Garcia.
Shot on the ground is short. Ryder, right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Next for the Tigers, Reggie Ryder. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Reggie Ryder. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. Jones ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score, and the Tigers have drawn even. We're all square at 6-6.
Boy, this guy's having a great game.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Backhand. And there's one away. Opportunity now to look at some of the. One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there. Now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. So a runner at first now with one away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably only to get two. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Reggie Ryder. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Detroit. This game remains tied at 6. Big spot here. First and second. Two men gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. The 3-1. Hard to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the White Sox 8 and the Tigers 6. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, second baseman, Reggie Ryder.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-all ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
A close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player in the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tigers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Eduardo Jimenez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
The 1-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slow. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best.
Now to the plate, Reggie Ryder. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Comes set and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in a...
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Him there as this is rolled out to short. Ryder with it. And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Ryder.
The shortstop, Reggie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings.
Chris Owings.
Hit out to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. The 1-2. To the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
J.D. Martinez.
The middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster.
Next up for Detroit, Reggie Ryder. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Reggie Ryder.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Digging in, Reggie Ryder.
Number 00. Shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
5 runs.
Afternoon baseball. At the plate, Reggie Ryder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Holt comes up with it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Reggie Ryder.
Shortstop.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Benintendi is there, and he has it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Reggie Ryder.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Sail into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so one out here with runners at first and third. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And this is on the ground is short. Could be one there. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Good back up the middle. Ryder scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Reggie Ryder.
Ryder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And the screen shows. Striding in, Rafael Devers. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
It doesn't look very promising so far. We move into the later innings down by. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time. So striding forward now is the DH, Chris Owings. It was a walk in his last trip. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Cleanly to second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Reggie Ryder. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers get just the one. Ninth inning coming up. Tigers are out in front 9-3. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Detroit Tigers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Spencer.
a player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Friday night. Now at the plate, Reggie Ryder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Detroit, the shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Number 11 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Coming to the plate now, Reggie Ryder, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So a 2-out stolen base has him in scoring position with a chance to push across their first tally of the ball. Ready for another chance? Nicky Lopez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled on the ground to short. Right. Just throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We played 4 full. The Tigers lead it 3-2. At the plate, Reggie Ryder. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Reggie Ryder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He pulls this one into right. Merrifield is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Here's the 0-2. A ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Reggie Ryder.
Shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple.
So coming to the plate, Reggie Ryder. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Ryder.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Kansas City Royals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. MLB The Show. Stepping in, Reggie Ryder, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Detroit, the shortstop, number 0.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard, he's digging for second.
And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight.
The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Digging in, number 22, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
22.
Round to second base, this could be 2. Reined in. One there to Cabrera to complete the double play. Into the box, Reggie Ryder.
The shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Into the box now, Reggie Ryder. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Reggie Ryder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Number 11 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Reggie Ryder.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ryder.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now Reggie Ryder, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Detroit is out in front 3-0.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tigers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jordan Zimmerman earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Duffy is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Joe Jimenez closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Zimmerman. His record is now 9-5. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 6-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
afternoon. Digging in now, Reggie Ryder. He will lead this one off today.
For Detroit, the shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. Merrifield is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
On the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good... He's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. On the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. Stepping in, Reggie Ryder. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Reggie Ryder.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And as you see right there, that'll push it. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Him up. Ryder takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Settling in now, Reggie Ryder. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ryder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Merrifield racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, Alex Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Alex Gordon.
On the ground out to short. Scooped up. And throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leading off the inning, Reggie Ryder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stroke.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Ryder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The first pitch of the at-bat.
Reggie
Line to the right side. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who stands out to you? And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch. Is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on. So stepping in, Reggie Ryder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Reggie Ryder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit down to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Reggie Ryder.
The shortstop, Reggie Ryder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin.
The designated hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Naquin.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets it. Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Ramirez has been for Terry.
He's to his feet. Get it there. Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out. Striding in to start the 9th, Reggie Ryder, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
The victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left.
First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive. Now at the plate, Reggie Ryder. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Freeman is right there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Now at the plate, Reggie Ryder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ryder.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Ambush tactics right there.
Digging in to try it again. Number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into things with no score. You think One of these two teams will be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Ready once again, Reggie Ryder. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
Not pulled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Jones isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game. Into the box now, Reggie Ryder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ryder.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The little chopper up the middle. Ryder gonna hurry on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs, 5 hits.
Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State. Digging in now, Reggie Ryder, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Detroit, the shortstop.
Now here it comes. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So a moment now to... Standing in, Reggie Ryder. First delivery to him on the way.
Ryder.
Smoke toward the hole. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in once again, Reggie Ryder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ryder.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Down to 3rd. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentages in the game, Carlos Santana. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now Reggie Ryder. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Carlos Santana.
Puig off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. 22. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Standing in, Reggie Ryder.
The shortstop, Reggie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Number 35 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Tribe lead this one 12-4. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here now the 2-2.
Lindor.
Hit hard. Scooped up. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is 12-6, the final tally here. The Tribe used a nice fit. So the Tigers, if you missed the series opener, they got off on the wrong foot with a Game 1 loss. So, Heidi, how are they feeling now headed into Game 2?
Hanley Ramirez.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Stewart is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen. He singled his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Now batting, Jeimer Candelario. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have...
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Martin. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one. Grenier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Josh Harrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this is popped up near second base. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Runners going. This is foul right side. No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Harrison backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-2 once more. Now a flare out toward right center. Castellanos is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is In now, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Right to Ramirez. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's picked up 14 hits in 64 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Number 14.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Right side, hit hard. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Victor Alcantara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And here now is Hanley Ramirez. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Leonis Martin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Third baseman, Jeimer.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 out.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Grayson Greenier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Mikey Matuk, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Kipnis. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Greg Allen. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Tyler Naquin has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Francisco Lindor. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Naquin is off of first with 2 away. Popped him up. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Dan Otero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And quickly, there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center.
In comes Naquin.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
77, Joe Jimenez.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Indians down to their final out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Fouled away. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. 2 out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Tigers, after dropping the opener, are able to answer with a big win here in Game 2 to even this series at 1 apiece.
Yeah, this was a clutch win, man. Going down 0-2 in a 5-game series would have put them in a rough spot.
Yeah, they would have been almost dead, Dan. This win gives them much-needed breathing room and maybe some momentum heading into pivotal Game 3. We've got an exciting division series on our hands, boys.
All right, time to pay a visit to our field reporter, Heidi Watney. Heidi, did your pregame conversations produce any insights into this one?
Leading off for the Tigers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nick.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Turning for second is Castellanos. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Castellanos leads off second with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kristen Stewart. A base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Third baseman.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, pulled high in the air out to right field. Allen is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's gone 3 for 11. Pops this one up. Cabrera is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Hit hard to short. Simmons has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next for the Tigers, Grayson Greenier flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Greenier, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 0-2. Push softly over toward the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Mikey Mata. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of the series faces a stern test ahead with the evil empire, the New York Yankees, waiting for the winner in the ALCS. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the throw is in time. It's a... Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Stewart on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So striding in, Kevin Plawecki. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Josh Harrison.
Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Softly on a line to third. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's on his horse. He tracks it down, and next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ramirez.
Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Tigers are challenging the previous
play. We're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Stays alive, still 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Leading off for the Tigers.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, Grayson Grenier. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Mikey Matsu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Hit in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in, Carlos Santana. Ross sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Ross will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line drive to center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Now at the plate, Leonis Martini. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Ross is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And another foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
In there, 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now batting,
from the stretch.
the right fielder.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Allen.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. So stepping in, Tyler Naquin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. Matuk moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. Neil Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ramirez.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit hard to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard. Kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1 to Santana to get the double play.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Grayson Greenier, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the 9th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Popped up. Santana over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Drew Verhagen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation. For the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Carlos Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Jake Bowers will come on now and pinch run here. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now, down the first baseline. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So the Tigers win a critical swing game here and now just need one of the next 2 to advance to the league championship series.
And that's the leverage that was at stake today, and that's why we call it a swing game. We knew one of these teams would realize the moment and seize it and take advantage, and it leaves the other guys with their backs up against the wall.
You know what, Dan? Cornered prey can be fierce, though. I know the victors are riding high right now, but my advice would be that they come ready for a fight in Game 4. Their opponent isn't going to lay down for them.
So the Tigers have put themselves in a pretty good position in this series. And for more on that, here's our reporter on the field, Heidi Watney.
Number 8, Mikey Mata.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center.
In comes Naquin.
He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Allen will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now, lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 13 base hits in 56 at-bats. And he's gone down on strikes 21 times. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with. At the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now batting. The catcher.
Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Greg Allen. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. No hits to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting. I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Grayson Greenier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Stewart at third. Candelario stands at second. No outs. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Mikey Mata. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. And he popped him up. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And Cabrera's not going to get a chance to swing it here as they'll just give him first on the intentional walk.
Now that.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Allen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they strike for 4 runs. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 the count. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one as well.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Grayson Greenier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The center fielder, number 8, Mikey.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
Neil Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Popped him up. Simmons is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He brings a big batting average of .370. He's doubled off him 5 times. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We're through 8 full. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes. That's popped up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Popped him up. Kipnis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Allen. And the inning is over. Pretty painless. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Greg Allen. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always...
And that is going to do it as the Tigers are through to the American League Championship Series. So the Tigers have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series, guys.
Matt, they were awfully impressive in this divisional series. I'm sure they're going to be riding high. They can celebrate tonight and then set their sights on who they're going to face in the next round.
And on the losing end of this one, what about the Indians?
You know what, Matty? They just didn't seem to have their best stuff in this series, and it's too bad for them and their fan base. But they had a great season all the same, and I expect them to be firmly back in the mix again next year.